is the Born Podcast. And now say hello to Ben.
And hello, everyone, and welcome back. Yes, it is good to be back with you. As you can see, change in scenery. New studio. Of course, our logo in the back, and yours truly is here. It's been a while. I told you if you read my comments on X and Facebook and all that, I told you I was going to look for a new studio, and I found one. And that's where, and here I am, a professional studio, so you can hear my voice in podcast. I'm Ben Bourne, and this is the Bourne Podcast, and it's good to be back with you for another episode. And and in this episode, I want to talk to you about why it's important for people to hear your podcast or even see what kind of podcast, because I'm all about seeing, and I go back to a time of what my father, may he rest in peace, used to say and used to do, because he was all audio, he was radio, and for his oldest son like myself, who has always watched television, always wanted to do like the other host would do and have their own show. Well, this is the thing. This is what I like to do. And after the last 13 episodes that we've done, that I've done from home, and it didn't sound too well. Maybe my podcasting sound did well, maybe it didn't. So I just felt like a better change of scenery, so that you folks can continue to see me, see what we're all about, and it's a wonderful thing to move ahead and do something better and sound better than in a professional studio, which is not mine, by the way, than in your own home, because just to show you how I feel. Anyway, it's the Bourne Podcast. As I said before in the past episodes, where podcasting is not just a job, it's an adventure. And in this episode, like I said, it's called A New Look. And, like I said, when people want to hear your podcast, you want to get that nice studio sound. If you can get it from home, that's fine. But like I was mentioning just a moment ago, all of our past episodes were done in my room. And let me tell you something. I'm the first to say it. Maybe I'm the first. I might not be the last. I don't know. I hate my room. I really do. I've been in there so long, you can't even imagine. I really hate my room. My advice to you, if you're watching this and you want to start a podcast and you want to sound fresh and you want to go somewhere where where you can hear that rich voice, which many podcasters have done, whether it's audio and video, and I talked about this in many episodes. Go look for a studio like this one. Look for a studio and find out how much and how long you're going to stay. They're going to ask you questions. How long you're going to use the studio. Talk about how much is in price and so forth and so on. Test it out and you'll feel good about yourself. And remember, always prepare what you're going to say before you go on air. It's like live TV, but you got to have that kind of experience. But as far as podcasting, you don't need experience, and as long as you got something to say that's good and audience will like it, you will too. And one day I'm going to have my own studio, and just perform and do some things. I like to dress up. But we'll discuss that as in further episodes as it continues. So, like I said, be that as it may, always, if you have enough money and you want to start your own podcast program like I do, and, you do it from home, hey, practice it from home. You have nothing to lose like I did, but if your sound if it doesn't sound too good, then what you want to do is move on and go find a professional studio, and they'll help you with the rest of it, like these wonderful people is. All right. And in conclusion, I always do this. Oh, by the way, that was my advice for today. And if you need any advice on how to do your podcast, you can watch other people's videos or leave a comment below this video, and I'll get back to you. I always like to do it this way because podcasting is, as I said before, it is fun to do it if you know how to do it. It's fun. It really is. And in conclusion, in this all new edition, all new episode, that is, I always do, like I do in my past episodes, I like to leave some impersonations of some famous celebrities, famous quotes. So I will begin with the first one. Spock. And now I hereby declare this planet in the name of Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. And finally, I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it. And with that, on this special edition, and advice, well, it's not really a special edition, it's another episode. Please excuse my words. This concludes this episode of the Bourne Podcast. I'm Ben Bourne.